Welcome to the second lecture. But before that, those who haven't watched the first lecture, please watch that because we have discussed some very important sections before you start to the second lecture. So please finish that before. So in today's lecture, we'll be starting with certain pages of your thesis, which are the first 6 pages: Chinese and English cover, Chinese and English abstract, and then table of contents, and the declaration page, and how to write them in the best possible way with the correct format. Now, if you follow the slides, actually all the things are written. I'll directly show you from the template as well as one very nice thesis which was done by a student previous semester. So we'll be seeing that shortly, but these are the pages we'll be covering in this lecture. So this is the first page, which is Chinese cover page. Now, if you see the template, it looks like this, and then after filling up the things, it should look like this. All the things are caps. Caps means all of them are capital, and then all of them are bold, and then the fonts are Times New Roman, Simpson. So make sure you have these fonts downloaded. Actually, most of the times they are downloaded. And one more things you remember: no header, no page number. So you won't see any header or any footer or any page number here. And the page number and the header will start from the abstract page, Chinese abstract page. So just keep them same. And the second page is the English cover page. This is the template, and this is how it looks like after filling up. Now here you write the English thesis title, but it should be, there's a mistake this student made. It should be all caps. So make sure you are following the format. Don't make any mistake. So all should be caps, and then the Chinese title, it should be like this, and then these things you just follow: your name of the degree, student ID, your name and Chinese name, your supervisor's Chinese name, and English name. One thing I forgot to mention here: these things are written in Chinese. So basically this is your thesis title, this is your name, this is your major, this is your class number, not a student ID, and this is your supervisor's name. So here also same thing: no page number, no header. Don't change any format, just keep the same thing, fill up your information. And the third page is the declaration page. You don't need to change anything here. This will stay the same. You just have to upload your supervisors and your signature. We'll show you shortly how to upload the signatures without any background or any outline so that it looks nice and professional. So after that we have the Chinese abstract page, which you will actually write Chinese and English abstract. You will write at the end of your thesis, everything's done. Like you have finished writing everything, then you write the abstract. Now after finishing the English abstract, you translate it, show it to your professor. After that you paste the Chinese version, and make sure you are having at least 4 and not more than 5 keywords, and they should be separated by a semicolon. And also I think we should know a tool which is format painter, which I also maybe mentioned in the first lecture. So make sure you know how to use format painter and brush tool, which we are also seeing in this lecture. So yeah, and then the English abstract also saying you have to give at least 4 and not more than 5 keywords, and the keyword should be, each keyword maybe not more than 3 words or 2 words, maybe 2 words in the best. Don't make it too long keywords. Now let's see, these keywords are perfect: economics, Russia, China, like a lot of keywords. It should not be like this, maybe 5 keyword maximum, but they should be each of them 1 word, or 2 word should be 1 keyword, like that. So, and one thing about abstract, it should be maybe 1 page is best, but if it surpasses 1 page, then maybe 1.5, but not more than 2 page. It looks weird, and it should be in 2 paragraph. Maybe the first paragraph is covering introduction to your research and certain background, and then the second paragraph you will discuss about your research methodology, and the third or the last paragraph should cover your results and significance. So that's about abstract. And the last part is table of contents, which is the most important, and a lot of students make mistake here because maybe they are not familiar with headings, and then making the table of contents using the headings properly. Now, in the previous lecture also we talked about headings, first level, second level, third level, fourth level. Now, all of them need to be defined as headings before you prepare the table of contents. I prefer, if you don't understand from this lecture onwards, you must have to practice a bit and watch maybe some more tutorials and then use the table of contents. Otherwise, if you don't follow this one, you will have a mistake like this error, bookmarks not defined. If you don't define the heading, then this results in. So let's look at the format first. And actually, like these things you can follow from the format as well as it's written in the slides. So while working on your thesis, you can just follow the slide as well. Now we'll look at the thesis. This is the template and this is what one student did, and most of the things are correct, so we'll see here directly. So let's see this first page, Chinese cover page, right? The English is your thesis title, you wrote it correctly, and then the name of your name, and then your major in Chinese, so Hong Kong Gongchang, which is aeronautical engineering, and then your class number, your professor's Chinese name. It's done. So make sure after you finish watching this lecture, you start working on these pages and finish them. And then the second page comes in. The second page, title of your thesis, all caps. This was a mistake. It should be all caps and then Chinese. And there should be actually no space. And this is the Chinese title of your thesis. Make sure you verify before using from your supervisor. And the name of your degree, your student ID, name of the candidate, your name and Chinese name, your professor's name and Chinese name. In this thing, keep it empty, and before your defense, you will be given the date or month, whatever it is, and you will then fill it up. And the third page keep it like the same. All the text will remain same. Just upload the signature. Now you see this is perfect. You have to upload the signature like this. Now I'll show you shortly how to do that. Now abstract also looks fine. Three paragraph, 1, 2, 3, and then the keywords also looks good, separated by semicolon. And you see one thing, like before these pages there were no headings, no headers, and also no page number, right? But starting from this page we have a header, which is the Chinese name of our university. Also we have page number in Roman. Make sure these stay same. Unless you are not changing the format, it will always stay same. But also in English abstract page, so starting from actually the Chinese abstract page, you have the header and the page numbers. But if you notice, till here the numbering is Roman, like till the table of contents page we have the Roman numbers. But starting from the table of contents, we'll have starting from the main body of the thesis, you will see the numbering starts like normal English number, 1, 2, 3, like this. So we'll also show that how to create section and how to give different page number styles. So let's see that. So we take example. At first we'll show how to put the signatures properly. So to put the signature, you take at first a shape. I think you can directly show it in the place where we will upload the signature. So it is the declaration page, right? So let's say candidate, me as candidate, I'm uploading signature. So you take a shape like this, and then you will see shape format pops up. Go to shape field, select a picture, and then you take any of your digital signature if you are having. If you don't have, give a signature somewhere in white page, you use cam scanner and then remove background. Here it comes, and then shape outline, no outline, that's it. And if you don't know how to remove the background, you go to browser and use this website, remove.bg, you upload the picture and it will remove the background. So that's how you upload your signature. Now, another thing I said I will show you is like creating section for adding the page numbers. Let's say for creating sections, at first we will have to go to layout, and then you go to breaks. I'm sorry. So although you don't need this, if you are following the format, you don't need to change the page number styles. But in case sometimes you make any mistake, know that for creating different page number style, like we said, till table of contents, it will be Roman style, and after that it will follow the normal English numbering style. So for that, actually, you have to create breaks between your documents, which are section break. So till here maybe our section 1, and then we create a section break. So now if you double click the footer, you'll see this is section 1 till here, and then starting from next page is section 2. Now we can give different page number styles. So let's say we give the page number here, bottom of page. Let's give this one. Now this is English style, and we want to maybe change it to Roman. So how you do that? You go here, select the Roman style. That's it. Now you see this is Roman style numbering, section 1. Numbering, but now this is section 2 and we want this not Roman. We should make it starting from 1 and normal English style. So how you do that? Now you see like here it links to previous, that means it's linking to the previous section. We don't want that. Turn it off, then go to page number, format page number, start at 1. Now it will start from 1, continue to the rest of the pages. This is how you deal with sections, page numbers, and the signatures also you have shown. I think that's enough. And now one very important section, which is dealing with the format. Let's say this is a draft you made and you just wrote like this. This is your heading 1, this is your heading 2, this is your heading 3, and these are the writings. Now this is not according to the format, right? The format is not like this. So how to use the brush tool, we'll see that now. We come to a chapter here. Now this is properly formatted, right? So I prefer you do this thing if you are not following the format, or if you have started writing your thesis in separate file. You just test it, and then you see now you can actually modify your whatever topic it is, and then you delete till here and paste your own writing, whatever writing here. So it will follow exactly same format as the university's one. So if you are not doing in this way rather than this way, then you have to use the brush tool. So this is the brush tool, which is very useful. You can use the shortcut as well, Control Shift C, Control Shift B for copying and pasting. So how you use that? This is heading 1. You select it, Control Shift C, or you can also use click here and then comes to the next document. Come to the next document and then you paste it here. Now you will see it will automatically format it to heading 1. That's so easy, right? And then the text, if it's not formatted correctly, go here. This is correctly formatted. So you select it, use the brush, one click, and then come back here, select the text. Now it's formatted correctly, so no changes. And also, now this is second level heading, right? We want it look like a second level heading here. So select this one, copy, and then paste it here. Now this is a second level heading, but the text are not formatted correctly. So we go to the text, select, and then paste it here. Now the text are also formatted correctly, right? Now the third level heading, you find the third level heading in the thesis. Paste it, Now applied, right? And the text, you can find the text here, copy, and then paste it in the third level heading. That's okay. So now you will see certain changes. See, there is a spacing here, but when you are using the brush, it's not changing accordingly. So that's why I say the best thing is to do is start writing your thesis directly in the thesis template I provided. So let's say you're working on the first chapter. You just delete whatever not necessary for you. Maybe you need creating another second level heading. You just copy it, and then below this one you can create another second level heading, 1.2. You can continue 1.3, 1.4. So just modify the thesis according to the template according to your need. Now we need, let's say, multiple third level heading. We can create another one. We can create another one like this. So in this case, now the fourth level heading looks like this. So I think you can write your thesis in this way to avoid any further mistakes, which is the most easiest way to follow. And if you don't understand, you can ask me in the WeChat group. Maybe we'll make another lecture on this one. But before that, let's see how to make the table of contents. So now, if you see, like we defined level 1, and then this is level 1, and then level 2 as well as level 3 headings. Now maybe we can try creating a table of contents. So for creating table of contents, you come back here, reference tab, go to table of contents, and then this. Now this one, according to format, you need to change, which is defined in the this, yeah. Table of contents should be table of Times New Roman 16 bold, and then heading 1, heading 2, heading 3 should be formatted according to these font and font sizes. Then one thing to make sure, don't make any heading or chapter names too long, which may look weird. And then line spacing is 1. Make sure these things comply with the format. And then indentations also you can change. So these things you can change. Let me show you. Now let's say we created this one, right? So we said this one should be Times New Roman 16. Bring it center. It's not, font is not Times New Roman, so change it. Find Times New Roman 16, and then should be bold. And this should be table of contents. Should be table of contents, and the fonts should be same. Okay. And the chapter ones, there's actually some mistakes, but this is just for demonstration. You see, sometimes you need to change the indentation. You do it like in the first lecture we showed. By here you can change, or here 0.33. So it will bring the chapter 1 here. And now chapter level 2 heading should be 2 character. You give here 2 character, and then level 3 should be 4 character indentation. 4 character indentation. So they will move like this, but make sure you are doing all those things according to this one. Now here you see the indentation. Heading 1 should be 0.33, heading 2 should be 2 character, heading 3 and 4, heading 3 is like 4 character. And you can do those things using the format painter brush tool, which we showed earlier. Yeah, this is the paragraph section, and you can do all those things from the indentation section, and by this one to select the character CH, and the line spacing should be just one single. So then the table of contents will look like this. So that's it for this lecture. And I hope in the next lecture, before we go to the next lecture, you practice this and finish this one. But the table of contents you will work maybe the last part of your thesis after everything is done, and abstract as well. But finish rest of the section before we move to the next lecture.